Hello everybody, how are you doing? Welcome to another from my live videos here on Facebook. I'm glad that you found time and watching this video, and I am also happy that you have interest into learning more about golf psychology. Before we start, please let me know if this video works. Type in the comment down below, I can see you, Mario, hi, hello, I can hear you, that everything goes well. This is wonderful feedback for me that everything is set up well and we can start to roll. Alright, are you ready? For those who don't know me, my name is Mario Becchi. I'm a psychologist and I work with professional and amateur golfers, and I am showing them how to think better, more efficiently during the game and during the practicing. I just recently published a book which is called Pocket Golf Psychology, and it's a really informative and helpful book for those who want to improve their mental game, because it was developed that can be used directly on the golf course, that can be adjusted to your playing level. And if you are interested to knowing more about golf psychology, mental game of golf, just click on the link which will be posted in the description of this video, as well as one of the comments down below this video. So let's start today's live video about golf psychology. And as you see on my board, it's written, this is the main idea or main theme of today's live video. Golfers are usually coming to me because they are having some sort of issues with their game. Either their game is stagnating, or which is even worse, but more common, that their game is going really in a bad direction, into direction they didn't plan that it will go. So what I always tell my students, that they need to focus on one thing and one thing only, and this works even if those students are practicing regularly, even though that these students are using the most recent equipment which was fitted for their game specifically, and their scores are not looking as they wish they look. Even though all this, the only one thing that works for them is when they strengthen their ability to stay calm, because as we know, in golf it is the most important thing of all, alongside learning that mechanical movement that creates that swing that pushes the ball into the air and creates the long flight to our desired direction or the position. So beside learning the mechanical movement, it is the equally important thing to know how to stay calm, present and focus in the moment of the swing. Once you swing the ball, you can leave your fantasy to your desires. However, in the moment of the swing, it is crucially important to stay calm. And this is what I also tell my students. This is what is also referring to my recently published book, which is called Pocket Golf Psychology. And it is not the theoretical book, but it's practical book. And I wouldn't really say that it is a book, because it is small size pocket guide, which you can fit either into your bag or into your pocket and holster it whenever you are facing the challenge. So for today I will tell you why you should even bother to think about using golfing psychology when you are not a guy on the tour. but a person who is playing in local tournaments for fun with own golfing buddies. So why it is important to use golf psychology for you? First of all, let me tell you this. As I work with my clients, I am showing them very simple but powerful 3-step plan, and this is part of first step where I am explaining them how our mind works, and the first thing that I telling them is how psychology works. What does it really do? Because many people think that golf psychology is something about a psyche, something about spirit, which is not really true. Golf psychology is a scientific methodology, or a scientific, how do you call it? A discipline that is focusing on knowing a lot, or everything about how our mind works. But I will tell you specifically how it is taken, so you can see the importance for your game why to use golf psychology. So what is really a psychology and golf psychology, and what does it do? Golf psychology specifically orient itself on 3 really important activities. It, first of all, identifies, then it describes, and then it tries to control our behavior. However, what is our behavior? Let's make it more clear for you. Every scientific discipline which proclaims to be scientific must deliver results, and the only way to deliver the results is by identifying, describing and controlling something that we can either see or others can describe, something that really exists. And therefore, for this reason, the behavior which is identified, described and controlled, or at least tried to be controlled by golf psychology, the behavior can be described this way: as something that we can feel or others can see. So, what does golf psychology do? Golf psychology identifies, describes and tries to control how do people feel and what can we see. In other words, how do people act? Why am I telling you this? Because there might be a reason for which you may not be interested in the theory. It is important for you to know why golf psychology does this or that. It is important for you to know why psychology identifies, describes and tries to control how do you feel and how do you act, because once you will learn more about tools you can use in your golf game, directly in the golf game, directly on the golf course, you will know how you can for yourself, without help any book, without having a vast knowledge, in a very simple form, you can identify what is not working in your game. You can identify what is working. You can describe what is not working. You can describe what is working. You can try to control what is not working and make it working, so that you influence your feelings and then consequently your actions. That's why golf psychology is good for you, because you can control your actions. That means that if you've experienced in stressful situation that you played, for example, bogey, double bogey, or worse, you can calm yourself down by knowing how to do it, but that will be a theme of another live video. So, little recap before we finish today's live. Why is golf psychology good for you and why you should watch videos like this? Is that maybe one day you will know how to identify, describe and control how you feel, so you can take control over your game. Very simple. Feel free to share this video. If you like it, like it. The more you share it with your friends, the more the Facebook algorithm will know that it is valuable also for you and also for the others, the more it will be seen on the timelines of other people. If you are interested of learning more than this, make sure to watch another live video which I am publishing daily. Plus, you will learn a lot more than this. And if you are for some reason impatient, and if you want to learn as much as possible, as fast as possible, and you don't want to wait for live videos coming every day, and you just want to scroll through every of this simple knowledge which is put also in my book, you can freely to click on the link which will be in the description and in the comments down below this video, and this link will lead you directly to the website where you can find this book and total description how you can improve your mental game and what can you learn from it for you to play better. So much for today's video. Thanks for watching it. Thanks for sharing it with your friends. If you will do so, it will make me really happy, and we'll see us really soon. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful golfing day. Ciao.